Right, welcome to the channel. We're gonna react to Spider-Man. Uh, I haven't done this, any comic book related stuff for this channel. I've done a lot of other things, but this is the first comic related thing. Um, I'm really excited. So I haven't seen MCU content in about, I think since is it Far From Home? Yeah, I think it's been since Far From Home that I haven't seen any MCU content. So that means I haven't seen any of the Disney Plus series. So that might be an issue. I know a rough estimate. So you're not gonna expect spoilers from me because I don't know most of this stuff, but I'm pretty sure, spoiler alert, there's some multiverse stuff that's been going on. That's what I'm aware of, but I don't know anything about what's happened in these shows. So I'm hoping, part of me was really hesitant to actually react to this because yeah, I'm gonna watch them eventually. I'm trying to figure out, basically the reason why I haven't seen them is because I'm trying to figure out how to implement them in the channel, but I'm having a little bit of a like copyright kind of learning curve that I'm trying to understand, while also trying to make it entertaining. So it's a lot of things to juggle, but for this, it's a trailer. It's Spider-Man. It's a trailer. I have to see this. It's the final movie for the trilogy. I think they're just gonna go for a trilogy. I'm really excited. The only thing I've been spoiled on is the thumbnail to this trailer, which someone makes a guest appearance, which I'm assuming if you're watching this, you've already seen the the actual trailer itself. So I'm hoping me saying that Doctor Strange is in the trailers, like thumbnail, doesn't like make you go like, "Oh, what? How could you spoil that for me?" Like it's in the thumbnail. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure how we're gonna implement a multiverse stuff and Doctor Strange stuff after what's just happened. Because last time we left Peter, well, we got John Jonah, which was great. We got Jonah, and we got the finally Spider-Man as a menace kind of thing. I love Far From Home. Homecoming, I love Homecoming, but I feel like between the two, Far From Home was just a little bit better for me because I feel like we got comfortable with Tom Holland's Spider-Man, who's killing it, by the way. Tom's doing great. Um, but we've gotten comfortable with him by the second movie, and then they got to do more Spider-Man stuff. I kind of think, I don't want to make this into a review about the movie, but I kind of think we did a little too much Tony Stark stuff, but it made sense considering what happened. So I was able to forgive the movie for that. Not that I didn't like it. I think easily it's like if you don't say it's at least an 8 out of 10, I feel like you might be nitpicking too much. But yeah, I'm excited for this movie because I'm hoping this is the moment where like we get the turn where it's like okay, now it's a full Spider-Man movie. You got Spidey. He's running away from, he's a vigilante, a menace. He's rescuing his like love interest. He's got a Sinister Six thing. He's got the actual full-blown teenager stuff, school stuff, having to work with which I don't know how that's gonna work because Tom Holland, the Peter Parker reveal that was shocking. So I don't know how we're gonna work with that. So I guess we're not gonna get school element stuff, which kind of well, I should speak this. I'm just gonna jump into it. I've wasted too much time. All right, let's go in three, two, one. Oh, what? What?
Oh, look at this. This is a good one. Some suggest that Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize females.
Stop, come on.
Yes, my
Huh?
spider lord.
Can we just like stay up here all day? It is so crazy down there.
That's right, folks. Spider-Man is in fact Peter Parker.
Listen,
Wow.
I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did.
The drones that are yours.
Does any part of you feel relieved about all this?
What do you mean?
Now that everybody knows you don't really have to hide or lie to people.
For the record,
Wow,
I
we're
never
really-
wanted to lie to you.
We're
You have to
really
tell someone
pushing
you're Spider-Man.
the romance aspect, huh?
Now everybody.
Oh, so he is going to high school.
But this isn't about me. This is hurting a lot of people. I've just been
Jeez.
thinking about how to fix all of this.
Okay. Okay.
So, Peter.
So he went to Strange.
I'm sorry to bother you, sir.
Please, we saved half the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Okay.
That's true.
Steven.
That
No.
feels weird, but I'll allow it.
Okay.
When Mysterio revealed my identity,
Oh,
my
that's
entire life
oh
got
Peter.
screwed up. I was wondering
Yeah.
if maybe you could make it so that he never did.
Time travel.
Don't cast that spell. It's too dangerous. Fine. I won't.
He's lying. Of course he's
Our
lying.
world is about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Wait, everyone?
Oh
Some
no.
people still know.
That's not how the spell works.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
everyone's gonna forget about everything we've ever been through?
Stop tampering
Oh.
with the spell.
Oh my God, Ned, he's my best friend. Oh, my Aunt May should really know.
Stop talking.
Uh-oh. So, wait, okay.
Happened?
Wait, does that mean he forgets too? Is that wait? This Strange shouldn't forget.
Stability of space-time. The
Oh,
multiverse is a concept about which
Peter,
we are
why?
level.
What's going on?
You trying to live two different lives.
Yeah, that's true.
The longer you do it, the more dangerous it becomes.
So who's the
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Goblin? Oh my God! No way!
Peter.
What the fuck? Okay, PS5. Holy shit! Oh, so, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not PG. Should have prefaced that. What? Wait. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Oh, I have questions. I have questions, but I don't want answers. But I have questions. Oh, I have questions. Okay. So, Goblin's there. Oh, I love the laugh. Oh, I got goosebumps. Ah, and obviously, Doc Ock. I was gonna tear up. Oh my God, I actually was gonna cry. Oh, I haven't seen. Oh, I haven't seen that movie since I was like 4. No, what am I talking about? No, I was 5 when that movie came out. So I probably saw it when I was like 6 or something. But oh my God. So he thinks. Wait, does Doc Ock think it's his Peter Parker, or is what the rumors are saying true, and we are getting spoilers again? Keep in mind these are all rumors, so don't get like too like mad at me. But we're getting maybe Tobey Maguire, maybe Andrew Garfield. We haven't. That's the thing. We haven't seen any Amazing Spider-Man stuff. I was thinking when we saw the electricity, it was going to be Electro in there, and I was like, if we get Electro, that'd be sick. I'm not gonna lie, the first half of that whole thing really felt like Doctor Strange and Spider-Man movie. You know what I mean? So I got a little like I liked it, but I got worried as to where we were going with it. And then I liked then when Strange said like, "Oh, everyone's gonna forget," I was like, "Oh, okay." That's when I kind of like it got me. It got me again. Like I came back to it. And I was like, "Okay, well, let's see where this goes." And then it seems like Peter screws things up again. I don't. I think it's a matter of like focus, maybe. Like, yeah, it's just Peter's too unsure living those two lives. Like Strange says, your problem is you're living two lives. Which I love the fact that aside from the chemistry that the actors have, if you've seen their interviews, it's so fun. Um, uh, trying to take control of Tom's spoiler tendencies is it's so entertaining to watch. But um, I like the dynamic of the characters because you have Strange who is like the closest thing to Tony level of maturity and intelligence. You could argue a higher level of maturity. I mean, if you've seen Doctor Strange, in the beginning of the movie, you'd argue they're basically like the same, him and Tony, the journey they take. But I'd argue Tony still keeps his coy arrogance. you know, and Strange kind of loosely loses that loosely. Um, I like that dynamic if it helps Peter grow up, maybe, and understand a little bit. But I digress. I think the main thing we're all looking at is the second half, which interesting. I'm gonna scroll through this. I'll mute it. You guys won't see this part, but I'm just gonna go through frame by frame in my head on screen. I'm gonna try to see if there was anything specific that I may have missed. I'm gonna let it play out. Oh yeah, that was another thing. They were really pushing the romance at the beginning. I thought to myself, I was like, so that's what we're going with? Like, I'm not gonna lie, the beginning they threw a lot of angles, and I feel like it's maybe I'm trying to think of this as like a story, like plot, like how you would write this plot. You know what I mean for this movie. I think having the beginning be so heavy on the romance with MJ and the uh, Peter being bogged down by being Spider-Man and seeing the consequences in front of him and getting too personal and all that stuff. I think maybe the way I see it, the way this movie might take this angle. I'm not saying it will, it might, is you have by the end of it, Peter is now back to obviously Peter Parker and Spider-Man to the public are two separate things. However, I think Peter's going to keep this what happens in this movie in context to whenever he decides to keep his identity a secret and kind of like take it more seriously. Does that mean he's gonna keep it away from MJ? Probably. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think it's going to help narrate the idea of like, okay, now this is the normal Peter Parker we understand of like, I'm gonna keep my identity a secret. I'm not gonna try and tell anybody. Interesting, interesting. And then yeah, if we get other Peter Parkers, other Spider-Man, that might work to help even more because Strange will be there to give him the message as like a veteran in life and as a hero, but also being someone that can uh, mentor him a little bit. And then you have the actual mentors, like the actual Spider-Man, who have done that, right? Like they understand the consequences of keep your identity a secret, do all this stuff, and they can kind of like help this version of Peter that we're familiar with. You know what? I'm looking at it now. The electric shock here. I'm sorry you guys can't see this. So it's right when the Iron Spider stuff shows up. Wait, what is this? I can't. Wait. It looks like it's Electro. I think they're implying it's the Sinister Six, right? Because we have Goblin and we have Doc Ock, which is crazy. That's absolutely ludicrous to me. Like they just. But you know what? If they can do it, which I believe they can, that's gonna be amazing. I'm trying to look at when Happy is looking with all these SWAT members. They're looking at this window, and I don't know what they're seeing. And then it cuts to Peter turning around, and there seems to be like some kind of like it's a creature. It's in the shadows, and the first thing I'm thinking of is Lizard. The first thing I'm thinking about is Lizard because it makes sense, right? You have Lizard, Electro from the Amazing Spider-Man, and then you have Doc Ock and Green Goblin from the original trilogy. Obviously, you're not going to do Venom because that's already a different property. So interesting. So you'd have, ooh, would you have Rhino? Well, you have Mysterio in our universe and Vulture. So you could do two from each. So you could do Vulture, Mysterio, Electro, because they did the Ooh, no wait, Scorpion, because Scorpion showed up at the end credits of Homecoming. So maybe I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know who the Sinister Six roster would be, but I think well we know two of them. We know two of them, but I don't know what the implications are. I think Electro is implied. I think Electro is implied. I have to imagine you're gonna bring Vulture and Scorpion, that whole thing, at the end of Homecoming. I feel like you're gonna have to bring those together, right? Would you bring Mysterio back after just having him? I mean, yes, you have all the other villains, but would you do that? I don't know. That's so interesting. Like that is such a okay. And then yeah, so you know what's weird? I'm looking at the Green Goblin like what does he call it? The pumpkins, right? But like it's a grenade. But like I'm looking at it here. It looks really high tech. But I guess that's because it's modernized, right? For us. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm really hoping that this becomes something of like a like there's still some cards, that were like even for rumors, we're not really predicting correctly. You know what I mean? Like I still want to get surprised when I go to the theaters. So I still want it to be like maybe we're all expecting Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin. Or they, turn it and it's actually our version, like the MCU's version of Norman Osborn. And we just never met him. And that's the Green Goblin that's like screwing things up. I mean, they've already revealed, Doc Ock and everything, which that's incredible. I love they got him back. Uh it must be so interesting for that actor too. Like you've gone from two different actors to be calling Spider-Man, and that's honestly, I would be ecstatic. That's a crazy privilege. But yeah, I think that might be it for the trailer. We see some Iron Spider, which makes sense. Um, I imagine, yeah, he still has the suit. Um, I was gonna ask why Strange's house is snowing, but I don't think that's really significant, so I didn't really say much about it. But I said it now. It's funny they did the building thing again. I like how if you've seen the movie in Doctor Strange, they always do the buildings things where it's like it's twisting and they're going in on each other. You're like, wait, where's the sky and where's the where's land and where's sky and everything's like spinning. It's like Inception, but yeah, I think. Oh, and when he was getting interrogated, I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was in like Daily Bugle because of the way the window was like shown and everything. No, he's at a police station. Yeah, no, he's at a police station. It just kind of looks like it based on like The Office. It looks like Jonah's office from the Raimi trilogy. So I was like, huh? So I was like, wait, is he a reporter now? I was like, wait, is he going to high school? And then like shortly after, it was like, oh, okay, this is an interrogation. They had like a whole parade and stuff of like, it felt very like Batman v Superman kind of situation where it's like devil in disguise, which is extremely hyperbolic, but it is what it is. So he's really on the run, but it seems like they had the time to talk. He can interact with Aunt May and the rest of them, but it kind of becomes hectic to the point where he has to go to Strange, and then okay, cool. I was gonna say I was like, who's the final? Because I kind of knew who the villains were gonna be for this movie, but I was hoping it was what we expected. So I was gonna say by the time where they were doing the train thing and Strange was doing like the trains are spinning, I was like, so who's the villain for this movie? I.e., I'm waiting for the villains to show up because I'm hoping it's who I think it is. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect Green Goblin. I expected Doc Ock for some reason. I did not expect Green Goblin. I keep in mind, the only thing I've been spoiled on was what the thumbnail showed me. So yeah, that's incredible. I'm curious what you guys think. If you guys have insider knowledge that goes in terms of who's the Sinister Six gonna be, I'd like to know. Sorry, outside this car. But like the roster or anything like that. Because I'm actually curious as to who the roster potentially is. Are we going to do a two from each trilogy and work from there? Are we going to bring back anyone like the Vulture or something from ours? I'm not too sure. And I think this was kind of easily expected if you saw it from Homecoming and realized, oh, they're using the Vulture. That's a villain they've never used before. Oh, they're using Mysterio. That's a villain they've never used before. So it was kind of easy to see where they were going with it. And it was like, you know what? I'll be honest. It looks like a master plan on Sony's part, which I know Marvel's surveying this as well, but it just seems like Sony is like, well, see, we knew from the Raimi trilogy, we just ticked all the boxes, and now we got a Sinister Six movie. It's like, okay, well, sure, why not? Um, I also feel like this is the smartest way to juggle all these villains is have this multiverse thing where you can have them pop in and out and you don't have to have this like okay you have to build the origin and the background and juggle all these character developments and all that stuff. It makes it very hectic. Classic too many villains in one movie. I don't think we'll see Sandman. I thought about it. Sandman would be sick, but I don't think we'll see him. I don't think we'll see Rhino. I'm pretty sure no one was a fan of that Rhino, but I do like Rhino as a character, especially Sinister Six. I feel like the muscle is always needed, but I don't think we're gonna see him. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but overall, I'd like to know what your predictions are. If you don't know, with all my other videos, I always encourage people to go down in the comments, not just to say things, but to discuss with each other. I'm pretty open to it. So yeah, just if you have any insider knowledge, shoot, put it down. Nothing that's like eh, plot related per se. I don't know how to juggle that. You can tell if you're saying too much. You know what I mean? If it's like, oh yeah, the this big plot aspect's gotten spoiled, then maybe I don't know. And at your own discretion, right? But if you actually have any knowledge as to like, because I haven't kept up with this, I've just been waiting for the trailer to show up, and I'm happy with what we got. So yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this reaction and you're looking forward to any MCU related stuff on the channel, keep in mind, like I said, I am really trying to juggle this. I don't know. This is a very iffy standpoint. Anything like I've done a lot of like different stuff, mostly animated stuff, and I've tried to watch out for stuff like this because the copyright stuff is really tough to juggle. So I'm trying my best. We'll see as time goes on, but I digress. If you enjoy this type of content and you're looking forward to any Marvel stuff, I'll try my best. But the best way for me to see that is to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, subscriptions, or just so you can get notified when the video pops up. The bell is so you get notified right away. Liking the video shows me you enjoy the video. Commenting helps bring up discussions. I'll see you guys in the next MCU, Marvel, comic book related video. Take care, guys. Peace.